I'm Sandy Ward, and we're here today with the legendary Mr. Stan Herman in New York City for Fashion Week.
This is for Joe, and
okay,
Jeff,
Joe.
and Barry, and Pam.
And
Look who I'm with, and
Oh my
Pam.
God. Well, let me just tell you, if it's for them, the lake looks exactly the way it looked when you saw it as kids. Maybe the trees are about 4 or 5 or 6 feet higher. Almost the same houses are there. People have changed. When you knew me, I was probably the youngest guy on the lake. Now I'm the elder statesman. So come back,
But
see it.
cutest.
We've got very good fish. They're still fishing on it. It's the perfect little world away from the Hamptons, within the Hamptons.
And he says that Grandpa's property might still be available.
Absolutely.
I think that all the kids should pool together, and then we could be neighbors.
It's not for sale, but it may be available, and it sits there. It's very much the way your grandma and grandpa had it. I have to tell you, I think of them a lot. Your grandfather was so important to me. I found the home of my life because of him. I went to visit him, and I looked at this lake, and I said, you can't have it for yourself.
That was one of my other questions too, was how you met them, how your
But
paths crossed.
his
and you went to look at the
his
property.
grandfather was my tailor. He was my tailor when not my tailor, when I was an apprentice when I first came to New York. And he ran the tailor shop. And his grandma
She was a seamstress.
she was, but not in my company. She was everybody's grandma. You know, there's a quintessential person in every world. She was the loveliest, sweetest, smartest little woman in the world. And when I put my arms around her, it was like putting my arms around
Your own mom.
the nest of life. She was very, very special. And you know, your grandfather had one expression for her when we used to eat, which is something that, since you know so much about food, he would sit there at the table and he would rub his stomach. I swear this. He would say, "Come good, Ma. It comes good, Ma." That's what he would say all the time.
Oh,
It
that
comes
touches
good,
my
Ma. I'll
heart.
never forget it. It's in my memoir that I've written. It comes good, Ma.
So
And she
special.
could cook, especially lobster fra diavolo.
That's for all of you. We love you. Sending you big hugs and kisses from New York.
Great.
Ciao.